What's up everyone, it's Hitman89, hope you're having an awesome day. It's been nearly 5 months since Monster Hunter Wilds released with horrible performance, which is probably the main reason why it was received with mixed reviews. But now that it's got a second major update, I thought I'd finally dive into it in order to answer the following question. Is Monster Hunter Wilds good now? Let's find out. But whether you're interested in Monster Hunter Wilds or any other game, the best place to get your PC games is on Instant Gaming. Cause you won't have to wait for Steam sales anymore. You can grab your favorite games all year round at the best prices. All the games come straight from the authorized resellers. And if you're on PS5, then get your PSN gift cards for cheap and buy whatever game you want directly from the PlayStation Store. Game Pass Ultimate codes are also available and they work on both PC and Xbox. Instant Gaming is 100% legit. So use the link in the description and save tons of money on all your favorite games. Last Monster Hunter game I played was on PS2 over 20 years ago. Yeah, I'm an old fuck. Now if you're completely new to Monster Hunter and you have no idea what it's about, I got you covered. Think of it as a multiplayer Dragon's Dogma where you hunt down big ass monsters, hit them for like 10 minutes straight, then when they're almost dead, they run away. So you have to chase them down again and keep beating the shit out of them till they're actually dead. That's it. This review was shot on both PC and console, but mostly on console, and I'll tell you why in a second. Let's start with the PC version. Even though I'm well above the system requirements, just like Dragon's Dogma 2 at launch, this game crashes very often, especially on Nvidia GPUs, which I think is what most people have. Anyway, on my 4080, the frame rate tends to be between 40 and 60 at 4K max settings and with DLSS set to performance. Turning on frame gen would obviously make the frame rate much more playable, but it also makes the game crash more often. This is basically my experience with Monster Hunter Wilds on PC in a nutshell. No wonder the Steam reviews are overwhelmingly negative. I gave up on the PC version after like 3 hours and switched to the Series X. I went with the prioritized frame rate mode. Did it look like I was playing an upscaled PS3 game? Yes, but at least I was able to actually play the game. That being said, no matter what platform you're on, Monster Hunter Wilds will run like shit. At least the character creator is dope. I made the heroin addict. He's always sleepy as fuck and his teeth are super yellow.
You're okay now.
Is she? And yeah, I called my palico pussy. Alright, enough with the bullshit. Let's talk about the gameplay. When fighting these monsters, you gotta try and hit them in the same spot multiple times until they're wounded. Then, if you hit those wounds, you do more damage. I also like how if you do enough mounted attacks, you'll be able to climb on these huge monsters' backs and stab the shit out of them while they try to get you off. Speaking of monsters, they're pretty well designed. There is a spider that turns its butthole into a rose. I wonder where the devs got that idea from. Oh, and there is also a huge monkey that takes a crab, catches it with its tail, and then throws it at you to poison you. There's some crazy stuff in this game.
Seriously, what's a tribooty? I think she meant tribute?
Hold on, what the fuck is this? Are we on Switch? Using the Resident Evil engine to make open world games is probably the worst decision Capcom has made in the last 5 years. Oh look, they just dropped a hotfix. Let me try out the PC version again. Maybe I can finally play it now. So far so good. You know what? Maybe they Never mind, I guess. Anyway, I like how you can use the materials you harvest to either craft new weapons and armor or upgrade your pre-existing gear. And you can obviously play Monster Hunter Wilds solo, but it's considerably more fun in co-op. And you'll be able to do that with up to 3 friends, regardless of their platform, because there's full crossplay support, and that's lit. I wanted to play this with my brother, but he absolutely hated the game during the beta, so there was no way he would play it with me for this review. But then again, maybe we wouldn't have been able to play this together anyway, cause I had this fail to create session, you are now in offline mode error several times. Let's just move on to the verdict. Monster Hunter Wilds is a fun game when it works properly, but most of the time it doesn't, and that's why I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. Even on sale, in its current state, I simply cannot recommend this game. It still needs a lot of work. And that's gonna be it for this review. I hope you found it helpful, or at least entertaining. For me, reviewing this game was a pain in the ass. Anyway, I'll probably check it out by the end of the year and see if the devs managed to turn things around. Next, we'll have the best PS5 games, so don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. It's been Hitman89. Have a good one.
I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously and I don't really care what you think fucking better, see, I will out